when we talk about the economic system in the U.S. is that we are a capitalistic society, meaning that we have businesses that can do what they want to do within a particular set of limits in terms of what they want to produce. And then we also have consumers that expect to be able to choose between products and to have an open market so that your demand oftentimes determines the cost. So the higher the demand, say for example for cars, the more they can cost because there's going to be competition and there's going to be a limiting resource. So one of the things that is useful if we are going to be a capitalistic society where consumers have so much power is to have a labeling system. And a labeling system is good in that it gives consumers information. But oftentimes we have businesses that lobby against eco-labeling. They don't want to label things that are more sustainable because they don't want to be in competition under that basis. And then we also have the problem of businesses just producing their own labels and calling themselves green when really their products are far from being sustainable. And so that is what is referred to as greenwashing. So greenwashing happens when we just simply label everything green, right? So we just wash the market with green. So companies can label products green even when they're not sustainably produced. So you could ask, who is going to regulate this labeling? It could be governmental, or it could be that you have private nonprofit companies that will produce a label that people learn to trust. And so we can have, like for example, a certain type of wood or lumber as having a eco label that was certified by an independent company. So let's look at some of these examples of eco labels. So we can say that in terms of the government that we have USDA organic foods. These would be foods that are produced without the use of pesticides and herbicides. We have Energy Star appliances. So that allows us to choose appliances that will use less energy. And then we also have fair trade products. And in terms of coffee, fair trade and shade grown is also important. Shade grown coffee is actually grown underneath native plants rather than having the entire coffee farm, stripped of the native plants. They actually grow the plants. It's type of agro farming or agriculture farming. Anyway, so these are some examples of eco-labeling that you might have seen. And so this economic model says that you would have value so that there is a kind of a personal value-based system upon which product you will choose based upon its efficiency and its health to the environment.